What do you put on white pizza? What is white pizza? Is it Alfredo sauce?
Well, Pat would know. It's all cheese. It's all soft cheeses. It's really good, but there's usually no red sauce on it.
Soft cheese, olive oil, garlic.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. That sounds amazing.
It is pretty good, but they have stripped all the Italian out of it.
Hey,
it is a racist pizza. It is a racist pizza. Do you like racist pizza, I guess, was my question. Can you eat racist pizza? I think a lot of our listeners are going to...
You're listening to Don't Take Bullshit from Fuckers with your hosts Greg Behrendt and Kane Holloway.
Welcome to the show. Hello, everyone.
Man, keep that energy high, Kane.
Oh, my God. Welcome to the show. I'm so excited. I can't believe it. We're here. Episode 117. It's so great. I'm Kane Holloway.
I'm Greg Behrendt.
We got producer Pat in the corner fucking giving out treats and doing research and bringing one hell of a goddamn show for you guys today. We got a good one.
Yeah, this one's action packed.
Oh yeah, there's so much involved. I don't know what we have so much. I don't know what we're gonna get to. The manipulation that's going on in the Bachelor. We got some updates. We have a good question. We got some memes. Sandwich Gate. It's a whole thing. Our world is very. We have quite the lore of this show.
Yeah, we got some recaps. We got some follow through. It's all good, man. It's all really good.
It's really good.
So let's end it. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for coming to the thank you. If you could have one last review, 5 stars, tell us your favorite episode, and we'll see you guys later. So last week we read a Reddit remix about a guy who edited a friend's nudes only to find out she was interested, and because he edited them, took him out of the running to date this particular girl. And we all kind of came to the conclusion that he was being, a little naive, but at the same time trying to be as professional as possible. And she was fucking dumping 20 nudes on a guy who fixes pictures.
Yeah, he edits photos.
Yeah.
For a living.
So
yeah, nobody just sends you 20 nudes.
No, I've sent you a bunch of nudes. You just don't respond to any of them.
Right. I don't know how to open a zip file. If I knew how to open a zip file, I'd send you back some comments.
You know how to open a zip file. Wink, wink. Get it? So I took that little clip from the show, from the video.
Yeah.
Posted it on TikTok. And apparently TikTok really loves hearing about guys failing or women not communicating. The comment section is weird. It's one of the TikToks I've gotten the most views in the last few months. Some of them are, a lot of the comments are, this woman should have been a lot clearer. So they're like on the guy's side, like, yo, this guy was being professional. Think about it if the roles were flipped or not the roles were flipped, but if he had flipped his thought process and she actually did want him to edit photos, but he thought she was coming on to him and how that would have unfolded.
It would have been a mess.
It would have been a mess. People are like, oh, this poor sap. Some people are like, yeah, that happened. That would happen to me. This would be my thought process too, blah, blah, blah. We got here, he did the right thing. It's time for everyone to start communicating what they want instead of playing games. I think that's a great one. He's better off. She was looking for validation. That was a comment that somebody put. One guy said, damn, dude, this is proof to all women that man cannot take a hint. Then we get this shit. Sigma males don't think of females in that way. Too busy on the grind set.
I don't know what any of that means.
Sigma males, bro, they're too busy grinding it out to be bothered by some women's nudes. Do you know what a Sigma male is?
I don't know what a sigma male is.
I don't know what a sigma male is either, but apparently they're a rung above alpha. Did you know there's a rung above alpha?
No.
Me neither. Apparently that makes us simps, dog. We fucking simps, bruh.
Oh, bruh.
Bruh.
That's such a bummer.
I know. God, I hate being such a simp.
What if what if it's that we're sigma males and don't know it?
It's possible. We could be sigma.
What is it? What is the definition of a sigma male?
I wish okay, I'll pull it up real quick. Slang meaning of a sigma male. Sigma male is a slang term used in masculinist subcultures for a popular, successful, but highly independent and self-reliant man. Another term for a sigma male is a lone wolf. Sigma male has seen most of its usage by the same members of what is known as the manosphere, and who use other Greek letters to form a social hierarchy, such as alpha, beta, and omega. The term has also been used to mock all of these labels used to categorize men. So, whereas I'm assuming from reading that, whereas like an alpha male might run a pack of beta male bitch boys, sigma male don't even need boys. Sigma male be running solo, and he ain't got time.
So this guy, so he's saying that our boy, the photographer, is a sigma male?
No, that the photographer editor guy is a beta. If he was a sigma, he wouldn't even sweat it because he's too busy on his grind. Like a sigma wouldn't have even written in about this.
I so officially hate our gender that
dude, it's really bizarre. I mean, so many different comments. Let me pull it up because I had to put it in a two-parter. Got one here. Good dudes finish last, and in all reality, they don't get to finish at all, if you know what I'm saying. Being a simp
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know. Explain it. What?
Being a simp gets you nowhere. Being a simp. And then this guy defends simps.
Oh, I love it.
That's kind of embarrassing. I don't know. I was a simp, and now I have a girlfriend with wifey material. Cooks, good work ethic, and good at everything. Pick your battles wisely, I guess. What the fuck? So you admit to being a simp, which I think is simple? Is that what it's referring to?
It refers to a guy who builds up a girl on the internet in a way that will never actually come to any fruition.
Oh, so
you look beautiful today in the comments, that kind of thing.
So rather than shitting on her, he idolizes her, and then that makes him a simp. So then the sigma males treat women like trash, and then in that way that they get more women because they treat them like shit.
I think alpha males treat women like shit, and sigma males don't even have to worry about it.
Yeah.
They just get women.
Yeah.
They just be getting women.
Yeah, like if a fan was blowing, but instead of air, it was just women.
Too much. Yeah.
All these bitches are in my face. Man, I love being a sigma.
God.
Sigma. I don't.
These discussions are such a bummer.
I mean,
I'm so glad I'm not of this age anymore.
I mean,
where any of this means anything to me.
I know. I was just thinking that it's like it means something to everybody to be considered sigma, alpha. No one wants to be considered beta. So to be called beta makes you feel bad, and so you got to rise above that to then try and prove your self-worth as an alpha. Oh my God, it's all fucking meaningless. Guess what? We're all gonna die anyway. We're all gonna die. Alpha, beta. No one's gonna live forever. So it truly does not matter.
I'm a gamma.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's
I'm a gamma
weird.
male. Yeah. Yeah. That's what when I'm in those forums, and I often am.
Really?
Yeah, fighting it out with the incels.
I'm a hypotenuse male.
Holy shit. What a struggle. What a bummer.
Why expend the effort? That's what I don't understand. Why expend the fucking effort to prove yourself in that manner? I mean, your ego is something you're fighting against. It's we said something yesterday. One of the memes was like, don't fight with somebody looking for a fight. Their struggle is within themselves. That's what that feels like. The Sigma male is the you know, however they feel about themselves. It's like, well, I'm definitely an alpha. Okay. Well, congratulations.
Yeah, good for you.
You did it. We're really proud of you. Anyway, that happened, and I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, I know how to feel about it. I'm disgusted. Get it together, guys.
What is your TikTok?
At Kane Holloway.
Yeah, people should go over there and go check out your TikTok. We should have TikToks. I'm not going to.
No,
but you are.
I do. I post our
and Pat
shit
should
on
probably be over there with Sal.
Well,
but
Pat, Pat should do cheese-related things.
Yeah.
Pat, as far as cheese is concerned, Pat is quite the Sigma.
Yeah. 100%.
We got a question in from one of our listeners, Emily. And the subject heading says, which, by the way, you can send all of your emails and questions over to dtbffpodcast@gmail.com or dtbffpodcast on Instagram.
Yeah, or you can DM us on Instagram. Or you can also put them in the Discord.
Yes.
There's a section there for questions.
Absolutely.
And we will, and again, you know, we will keep you anonymous if you want us to.
Absolutely. Emily didn't say anything about coming out anonymous, so it's Emily. Her social security number is 5. No, she goes, I don't get it. Hey, Greg, Kane, and Pat, just discovered your podcast, and I love the show. It's super funny, and you guys give a lot of great advice. Kane, your date ideas are hilarious and sometimes pretty sweet, but you've got it all wrong on sandwiches. Okay, Emily.
Oh, I love it,
Emily, no. Boo, Emily. Any chef will tell you it's always corner to corner. Oh, yeah?
All right.
Oh, yeah, Emily? Where's your proof?
I love that.
Send receipts.
I love it.
I'm going to get famous. I'm going to meet Gordon Ramsay, and I'm going to ask him this question. Okay. Anyway, here's my predicament. So the other night, I finally decided to venture out after being super safe and alone for the past year. I dressed up all cute, and I was really feeling myself, so I went to a popular bar for singles in the neighborhood, and to my surprise, just sat there. No one approached me or tried to make conversation. Finally, I decided I was going to make it happen for myself, and I started talking with a cute guy. It didn't end up turning into anything, but that's okay. My question is this. It seems like more and more guys expect girls to start the conversation. Aren't guys supposed to pursue women? What's going on? Help a girl out, LOL, Emily.
Men are the worst they've ever been.
Yeah.
In terms of this stuff. I mean,
yes.
I get it. I mean, I'm giving an entire dating course that deals with this because it is such a problem. And men are, I don't know, I don't know who's raising these guys.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of.
I mean, maybe people are afraid to ask people out now.
I think it's a fear of rejection, and it's also a fear of being labeled a creep. A lot of guys.
Yeah, but you got to go for a job interview.
I know.
You got to ask someone to give you your lunch.
Right.
Sometimes, like, you got to ask questions of people.
Yes, it's like in the it's really with anything. You're never gonna get anywhere unless you ask questions. You know, there are no dumb questions. You just end up getting a yes or a no.
Right.
But yeah, there's like this whole new wave going on with guys that there's fear involved in talking to women more so than it used to be, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you try, and that's the other thing, if you tried to talk to a guy and then it didn't go anywhere too, that's super confusing, because if somebody came up and started talking to me and they were attractive, I would then lean into that. Absolutely. But yeah, I think there's just like a general sense of fear and rejection, and guys don't seem to want to like go through it lately. They're just like, no, I don't want to be turned down. I'm just going to sit at this bar and drink by myself.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's a lot easier to do it on the apps, I think, because you're not really risking anything.
This is my Matrix theory. This is my whole Matrix theory. When I downloaded that XOXO and finally like got through the whole thing, and then I saw my first person, and I saw just like the picture of a person, realizing where I'm at, looking at a person in the potential of meeting them through here, I deleted it immediately. I didn't even go to swipe to find anybody else. I'm like, no, it doesn't matter. I don't care to meet people this way. I fucking hate it. And I think there's like a third part of it where it's like we're sucked into our devices, and now we're socially awkward.
Yeah.
Because you can't edit what you're saying. You're flying by the seat of your pants. It's the Wild West when you're out in the real world.
Yeah. But it's also the best way to know if somebody is for you and not for you is by living and breathing in the same space that they are.
Right.
You know, and women have to do more work now. They just do.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's not going to happen. You know, I used to say in the old days, I mean, remember, I'm an old guy. Mm-hmm. So, you know, in my day, men pursued women. They just did. That's what we were sort of instructed to do. Mm-hmm. You know, or men pursued men, depending on what it was. I mean, people in the gay community, I think, have an easier time of it because men pursue men. Yeah. You know, a little bit more. I think their chance, and they also all want to hook up. Yes, that's true. You know, they like to hook up. And, but as far as men and women's go, you know, and we're not seeing, you know, people aren't that interested in romantic comedies anymore. People aren't, you know, it's just a different time. Yeah. It feels like a very non-sexual time. Yeah, I think there was some stat I heard recently that younger generations are having less and less sex because everyone's stuck in their homes. People are just getting their rocks off on their phone, thinking that is like the extent of it. Right. And, you know, sadly, I hate to be a bummer, but it feels like we're you know, still we're gradually separating from each other as a people. So then, you know, you're out and about and you're like, you want to have a good time and you don't want that good time to be ruined. You don't want your self-esteem to be decimated in the off chance that you go to talk to somebody and ask them out and then they turn you down. You know, like the level of devastation seems higher when really it's just not. It's not that at all. So it's hard to give Emily advice on this because we can't really give her advice. It's the guys listening. You know, you find yourself in the right spot, you know, like this singles bar, and you got to pursue what it is you want, you know. And then then after that, it's the layers. It's getting signals and understanding energy and how people talk to each other. And if you have a connection, if you can do that there, and then, you know, then you pursue it. Then you keep going after that. What I love about this is Emily's proactivity. You know, she decided to go out. She knew she was cute.
Yes.
She made herself cute. She knew that was a process that is a part of the whole ritual.
Yeah.
She took herself to a place by herself, was comfortable enough to sit on her own, did her own thing. And then when she found she wasn't attracting people, decided to start conversations herself, and came away with it. She doesn't sound bitter.
No, I think, I love that she was just like, hey, what's going on? You did everything right. Can't really, I would do exactly that again. Just do exactly what you did again if you want to meet somebody.
Yeah.
Because, everyone complains about the apps, but it's also the easiest way. It's the easiest way to communicate with somebody. And it also feels the worst because there's just, maybe I'm just getting older, but I can't stand it. And I've been single now for a few months, and at times it gets lonely. But I cannot jump on the fucking app. I've said, like, if I meet somebody organically, that is the route when I'm ready to start dating. And if I find myself in a bar and I think someone's cute, I would definitely take a shot. But and that's just how we can like speak to the males, especially those Sigma males, right, boys? Fucking idiots.
Pat, how are you doing on XOXO?
I stayed on it just out of intellectual curiosity. It is not for me. I can't imagine making a connection on this thing. It's just too far afield from what I would want to spend my time doing.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, are the people that you're getting connected with just not your type at all?
For the most part, yeah. I applaud the app for presenting me with a myriad of options because, like I said, there's no barrier to gender preference or age preference, so you really are getting people from all across the spectrum. It just nobody really stood out for me.
Yeah.
I want us all to, I want our listeners to do me a favor. You're single out there and you want to make a connection. Pull an Emily. Pull an Emily. Go out in the real world. Come on. At least bring that back from the past. I'm nostalgic for what Greg said. I'm nostalgic for, fun electric conversation out in the real world, getting drinks and fucking like playing pool and talking about TV and whatever, like having a conversation out in the real world and fucking finding a connection and passing phone numbers. Write your phone number on a piece of paper.
If you can remember it.
If you can remember your own fucking phone number, yeah. And then text later, and then text them later. So yeah, just pull an Emily. Do me a favor. And
let us know about it.
Yeah, and let us know how it worked out. Because you know what? I'll do it too. I'll go and meet some friends. That's the extent of it. I'm gonna go out. I got shows this weekend. I'm gonna talk to a random person. I'm gonna talk to a random ass person. Pat will be at the Hollywood Improv show. He'll be there. I'm gonna talk. Pat and I. We're gonna walk up, talk to a random person. We'll let you know how it happened and what happened, how it worked out.
Amazing. We'll be right back.
This is the theme song for What Does This Mean song. The theme song for What Does This Mean song. We'll read a self-help quote, and they're definitely not memes. Memes are something completely different than quotes. Quotes are supposed to help you through all the bullshit in your life. And memes are like that poster of that cat hanging from a tree. And it says, hang in there, baby, or Mondays, am I right? Mondays, am I right? So if you can think of a different title, then we'll probably change it.
All right, what does this mean?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, it's What Does This Mean?
That was some pure energy, man. Thank you.
I got all the energy.
God, are you guys amped up for this? This is the part of the show where we read self-help quotes and it fucking rocks.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes, it does. Woo!
Here comes a fist right for your fucking heart.
Right for your goddamn heart. I'm going to grab it and pump some blood and life into your heart. Are you jacked up?
Get pumped up.
For self-help and realization. Here we go. Meme number 1. Always keep your eyes open. Keep watching because whatever you see can inspire you.
Amazing.
Yes. Woo! Meme 1 down. On to the next one. Pat, what do you have?
These are not good.
Okay.
Instagram is your own personal little vision board. Use it to manifest your visions instead of posting reminders of your pain.
Who fucking posts reminders of their pain? What feed is that? And I'd love to see it. Here are my grades from high school. Here's my positive chlamydia test.
Positive. Where's part 2 when you came back? Nope. I'm only posting my pain. Yeah, no good. Meme 2, down the toilet.
Goodbye.
Boo. Honk honk.
This one is certainly no better. This one is awful.
Okay.
How cool is it that the same God who created mountains and oceans and galaxies looked at you and thought the world needed one of you too?
Oh my God. Dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's the most awful thing. Dude, I got nauseous. I swear to God.
Cancer. He thought you and cancer would be awesome.
He made you and then gave you cancer. Ew. I'm not making this up. Like, part of my stomach went, should we throw up right now? That was fucking terrible. That was worse than the Arrow one. And that Arrow one really pissed me off.
Yeah. That one's bad.
Dude, how cool is it? That's how it starts. And I knew it was going to be I knew it was going to fucking be shit. How cool is it? Ew, what? What are you talking about? Don't talk from a perspective like, yeah, dog, I got this on lock. How cool is it that God not only made the sun, but he fucking made you? Shut the fuck up. Oh, God.
And then I also have, this is from author Roald Dahl. If you have good thoughts, they will shine out of your face like sunbeams, and you will always look lovely.
However, I'm a racist.
Roald Dahl's a racist?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I bet the light that shines is white. Psycho.
Oh, no. Oh,
I didn't know he was racist.
Yeah, he's either racist or anti-Semitic, one of the two.
My niece has a bunch of Roald Dahl books in her fucking room.
Oh, I love Roald Dahl.
Poisoning her mind.
Yeah, James and the Giant Peach was one of my favorite books.
I love that fucking book.
Yeah, that was an insane book.
It's weird, for her birthday, she asked for tiki torches. I thought it was weird.
Oh, no. And then we have one submission.
And a polo shirt.
Yeah.
Kane and I are making a wish list from Amazon. Tiki torches, polo shirts.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
The complete Roald Dahl collection.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
A viral clip of Joe Rogan explaining race.
It'll give you a virus. Computer and venereal.
Oh, God. And we did receive a submission through our Discord. Dan Serrano sent in, the first principle is that you must not fool yourself, and you are the easiest person to fool.
What? I got fooled. He fooled me. I don't think I follow. Do it again.
The quote is from Richard Feynman. The first principle is that you must not fool yourself, and you are the easiest person to fool.
Oh.
I forgot it already. Is it Richard Feynman or Richard Feynman?
Feynman.
Yeah, he's a famous physicist.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't make it any better. Probably a racist too.
Oh, for sure. Him, Dr. Seuss, Hitler.
Walt Disney.
We got one from Amanda Commanda. Is everybody ready for this one? Buckle your seatbelts. Sometimes the best thing you could possibly do for yourself is to stop fighting for people who are okay with losing you.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Woo! Yeah, it is.
Boom. Boom.
Yep.
All right.
I think that's it. Wait, let me go to crazy bitch props. They're always good for a few. This is the first one I saw. Every woman deserves a dripping wet, screaming, shaking, sheet grabbing, out of breath, eyes rolling like she's having an exorcism type of orgasm.
I'm not going to argue with that.
No.
But if I was a Sigma male, I would say, get your own orgasm.
You want an orgasm? You do it yourself.
Go get it.
Go get it.
I got mine.
I had my dripping wet orgasm. I got
Where's
it before
yours?
you came over. Go get
Figure
your
it
own.
out.
You can have it any way you want, just like Baskin Robbins. You got 31 options. Don't involve me.
Awesome. We'll be right back.
Yes. Yeah. Yay. Segment 3.
Your energy is just driving us through this thing like a bullet train, dude.
Woo!
It's unreal.
Dude, I am so jacked up. My sister got an espresso machine, and I make one hell of a salted caramel espresso.
Oh, nice.
It would blow your dick off.
Oh, dude, I can't wait.
Onto the wall, and everyone's excited. Okay, first of all, I want to start off with something sweet.
You know what I do sometimes is I throw my dick against the wall like pasta to see if it'll stick.
Then you watch it slowly.
Then I know. Then I know
down.
when it's. Then I know if it's ready or not.
Oh, no.
You ever put it in your mouth and go, it's still crunchy? Get it?
See how you took that from a joke to something that stopped the whole podcast?
Let me get it back. Here we go. Energy train.
Here we go.
Okay. I want to start off with something sweet. Kara, she helped us beat the meme level, which is why our meme segment seemed so chaotic, because really we already beat the level. We're just going through the motions, just crushing it now, right? So she said, minding my own business, catching up on DTBFF this morning. I hear that you not only shared my quote, but it was part of your guys batting 1,000 when everyone liked them all, and you officially beat the meme level. Truly an honor. You were the best.
Oh, wow. Good for, oh, yeah, good. Great.
Thank you, Kara. And then Sandwich Gate. Do you cut down the middle? Do you cut corner to corner, having a triangle sandwich like a psycho? What is your preference? I took a poll. Predominantly in my favor, the middle sandwich. I did put it on my Instagram.
Yeah.
So it was gonna swing a certain way, you know. Here's what's funny though. I didn't tell you guys this. Let me pull it up before I do this. I tricked somebody into voting for mine.
Oh no.
You know, Paige, she's been to our workshops and
yeah, sure.
She sends memes and comments a lot. How do you cut your sandwich? 72% voted for the middle, 28% voted length, making me the winner of, so far. Now,
length doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound like a fair. You didn't compete with diagonal, which is what it is. That's not really a fair. Like, length means the length of the sandwich can be anywhere.
Well,
voted against yourself.
Put up your own post and poll.
Well, a fair poll.
I'll put up. I thought it was fair. I thought the wording was right.
No, length doesn't make sense.
Well,
it is. Anytime you cut a sandwich, it is the length of the sandwich.
Well,
nobody stops in the middle.
Excuse me.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut about halfway through, and then you can tear.
Sometimes that's not bad. Sometimes you can get a sandwich to do that.
The
and it's
length,
not bad.
he says.
I said length.
How hard is the word diagonal? Do you not know how to spell it?
Diagonal. No, I know how to spell it. Diagonal is too long for the box, so it would have been like diagonal. It would have looked weird.
They would have known as soon as they said diag. They would know.
Well, I didn't, and it was length, and I think people understood it.
So we can't. This is like if you said, "Do you want to vote for Biden or the other guy?"
Now,
like it's not really a fair election to go or the other guy.
Or the other guy, and you'd be like down the middle. Listen, so Paige had the same thought process you had, and she said, "Which answer means corner to corner?"
All right, Paige.
And I go, I said middle, which is mine, and then she goes, "Definitely that one." And I'm like, "Did you vote yet?" And she said, "Just did, but I don't know if you're going to get accurate results with those descriptions." I said, "So you pick down the middle?" And she goes, "Yes." I go, "So you side with Gregor's?" And she goes, "On this one for sure." Was I bamboozled? And I said, "Yes, you were bamboozled. I got you." And she goes, "Damn it, Kane." So I tricked Paige into voting for my sandwich. Gotcha.
I mean, come on, man.
How do you like them apples, baby? I juked the stats.
But it's an unfair election. Like this is actually what Trump's talking about.
She did write "Stop the Steal."
Stop the steal.
She wrote "Stop the Steal."
Oh, no.
Yeah, this was a corrupt election.
Alexis messaged me and said, "I hate to disagree with you about how to cut a sandwich, but I think I'm Team Greg on that one. You know a true psychopath by their stance on Hawaiian pizza."
I like Hawaiian pizza.
Me too.
Me too.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
I like Hawaiian pizza.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
Yeah. I think pineapple on pizza is really rad.
It's so good.
And it's the only thing that makes Canadian bacon worth eating.
Absolutely.
Because Canadian bacon's kind of shitty.
It is kind of shitty. Yeah, people have the wrong perspective when it comes to Hawaiian pizza. For sure.
Well, people don't eat that much Canadian bacon unless they're eating egg muffins.
True. And I love a Hawaiian pizza. I get a half pepperoni, half Hawaiian all the time.
It's amazing.
And these people who are anti-pineapple, why don't you get your dirty fucking fingers off of my pizza? Anyway, yeah, since there's not a fight about Hawaiian pizza, I'm sure we'll enrage some of our listenership who are staunch anti-pineapple pizza eaters.
Oh, I'm sure. There's a lot of them out there. People don't look. I get it. I get the idea of not wanting fruit on your pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Like if somebody was trying to talk me into one that had tangerines on it, I'd be like, I don't know if I'm going to like that, even though I like tangerines.
Right, but Hawaiian pizza has been a staple of pizza forever. Like it's so long that it's just on the menu. Anytime you go to a pizza place, it is a menu item option. So no one's tricking you. You know, it's around. People just accept that it's around. Stop trying to ruin everybody's good day.
Yeah.
Just let it happen.
Do you like white pizza?
No, Roald Dahl. I like all pizza.
That's fair. That is fair.
What do you put on white pizza? What is white pizza? Is it Alfredo sauce?
Well, Pat would know. It's all cheese. It's all soft cheeses.
Really?
It's really good, but there's usually no red sauce on it.
Soft cheese, olive oil, garlic.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. That sounds amazing.
It is pretty good, but they have stripped all the Italian out of it.
Hey,
it is a racist pizza. It is a racist pizza. Do you like racist pizza, I guess, was my question. Can you eat racist pizza? I think a lot of our listeners are going to.
Racist pizza. Oh, shit. Is that going to be the episode title?
Yep.
Yes.
Do you like racist pizza?
Fucking funny question. The question alone is just the best. Okay. You guys ready for Reddit Remix?
Yeah.
All right. This is going to be a really energetic beatbox. Here we go. Reddit Remix. Woo!
Did you see Clay beatbox on the
dude, what?
On the Bachelor in his underwear?
The fuck is going on with this show?
Yeah, I don't know.
Since I started watching this fucking franchise, there are couples get together and then one beatboxes and the other one raps, and it's usually the guy who beatboxes and it's usually the girl who raps, and they can't do either. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I was so excited. You have no idea how excited I was when I saw that.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty painful.
It was. Dude. What about Cassidy?
She's a mess.
Dude, if you ever want to wonder if you're getting manipulated by somebody, just watch the first 10 minutes of the third episode of Clayton's season of The Bachelor. Watching this woman do her damnedest to stay in that house is disgusting.
The thing I didn't like about it is they weaponized her sexual freedom against her.
Yes.
You know, she should be able to fuck. How is anybody going on The Bachelor not fucking somebody before they get there?
Right.
Everybody's fucking somebody.
Absolutely.
Everybody's got a friend at that age. Everybody's pretty much got a friends with benefits situation going on.
Yeah.
So the fact that he threw her off because she was like tainted is bad. Yeah. But she was a crazy person who he would have needed to get rid of.
Right. Well, she doesn't.
But not crazy for having sex.
Absolutely not. If she wants to have a fuck buddy, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not a boyfriend. That would be something completely different. But it was a fuck buddy. So the fact that what's her name got in his ear and was saying, "Hey, she has a fuck buddy," What Clayton should have done is, okay, whatever. But he was like, let me work this out, right? Let me see how important this really is to her. Now, she does not help her case at all, because the first thing she does is try to cut him off before he can say anything. He's like, I wanted to talk to you. I already know what you're going to say. I already know what this is about. Go ahead. Then he goes, so you have like a friends with benefits thing back home, right? And she goes, that's not what I thought we were going to talk about. So it's like, okay, but you did. So you're lying, but why are you lying? That doesn't make any sense. It feels like she's just trying to throw him off. So then when she denies it and he's like, continues to press her, she gets mad at him. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? So now she's gaslighting him when in all reality, she has a fuck buddy. So she's going about it in the worst fucking way possible.
Yeah.
Then they're up in the goddamn bathroom and he's like, look, I think at the start we had she finally cops to it. Yes, I had a fuck buddy, but I wanted to see if there was something real here and to save herself. Okay, now I have to tell the truth. And he goes, okay, I appreciate you telling me that because I did think that we had some connection. The minute he says that, she leans in and kisses him on the cheek. Like he's in the middle of a fucking sentence. And it's like, yo, it is absolutely transparent what you're doing. You're doing everything you can to manipulate this guy into keeping you in the house. It was fucking so disgusting to watch.
Yeah. Well, she got hers. He sent her home.
Yes. I found it fascinating. And then the rest of the show is also just insane because you still have Shim Shammy fucking chilling out there, eating everybody's shrimp and causing drama. Man, she is a fucking lunatic.
She's a lunatic.
She's a lunatic and he's boring. And they would make crazy babies together.
Well, that's what we want to see on our show, Crazy Babies. You not only go on this show and marry somebody, you copulate. On our series, you have a baby together. Whether you like each other or not. That's how far it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, we follow you from the beginning to the conception to the eventual birth of your crazy baby. Crazy Babies, sponsored by Racist Pizza. All right. Oh my God. Reddit remix. Reddit remix. Am I the asshole for laughing hysterically after a date kept insisting to me that women have periods from their butts? I love it. There was this guy who I have gone on a few dates with in the past couple of months. He's nice, and so far we've only progressed to going on public dates. But about a week ago, we finally decided to have a nice date at my place. Since it was going to be at my place, I let him know before that I was on my period because I wasn't sure what expectations he had or where his boundaries were yet. And we agreed to just have a nice takeout dinner and watch a movie. He comes over and we eat, then sit down on the couch to pick a movie. When he says that it sucked that I was on my period, then he said how he thought it was so strange that women give birth through the vagina, but have periods from their butts.
Is there ever a point where you just want to give up on people as a whole? You know, where you just go, I can't anymore.
Dude,
They're all bad.
Where are you getting your information from? This was a completely unprompted statement from him, and I'm still not sure how we got on the topic, to be honest. I asked him what he meant by that, and he said again exactly what he said before. I feel like I'm there. I feel like I'm like sitting on the chair next to them while they're sitting on the couch, and he's like, what I said. Women have babies out of their vagina, but bleed out of their butt. Okay. I kind of smiled.
So we can just assume from this that he grew up without parents.
Why would they bleed from their butts? You also have a butt. So wouldn't we have butt periods? We also have butts. Okay. All right. Okay. I kind of smiled, assuming he was very much just joking. And I said, oh no. Oh no. I said, oh, you're so weird. Like she gave him an out. Thinking that he was going to start laughing soon to end the joke. He didn't, and instead started to talk about his first and only girlfriend he had in high school and how she used to complain about how bad her period poops were all the time. At this point, I asked him if he is being serious, and he looks a little confused. I asked him to explain how he came to that conclusion, and he explained that his first experience being around periods was his high school girlfriend, and before then he had never received or seen much information. He understood it was something that happened inside the body and that the blood came out of somewhere, but assumed it came out of the vagina until he heard her complaining and realized it actually came out of the butt. It was very unexpected coming from a 22-year-old man. I somehow managed to keep my composure when I told him that periods do in fact come out of the vagina and not butts. He looked confused and then a little frustrated and started insisting to me that I was wrong and then kept saying, "Are you sure?"
Holy shit.
Can I just take a second here to mansplain periods to you, lady? Obviously, they come out of the butt. Why else would she have bad period poops? I explained to him that the anatomy a bit and how it worked, but he was very adamant. Eventually, he conceded that most women must have periods like that, but some, hence his ex-girlfriend, have their periods from their butts. He just could not understand, no matter how many times I tried to explain it to him, that he had just simply come to the wrong conclusion and misinterpreted his girlfriend's words. The whole situation became so much that I started to laugh. I was doubled over, clutching my stomach, crying, laughing over this whole debacle. And he sat there, red-faced, continuing to try and argue with me. Eventually, he said that he was ready to leave and did before we could watch a movie. Even he also texted me later that night to say that he had done a little bit of research on his own and that he was no longer interested in pursuing any sort of relationship because he couldn't stand to be with someone who laughed at someone for not understanding. Am I the asshole?
No. That's the only way to learn. That's the only way to learn that lesson.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just to have somebody laugh you off the planet.
Yes. 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 Your potential date, or I guess she was your date, is the asshole.
That's got to be so embarrassing to think that you actually said that to somebody.
Like, there's one thing if you think they come out of the butt, right? Because whatever, the guy is just dumb. But then to be told by someone who has periods that
who's currently having a period,
who's on their period now. Dog, we can't do shit in the bedroom because I'm bleeding out of my vagina. So if you have periods out of your butt, you can email us at dtbffpodcast@gmail.com.
Yep. You can hit us up on our Instagram accounts. Kane Holloway at Kane Holloway, at It's Gregors, at DTBFF Producer Pat. You can follow Kane over on TikTok.
Hell yeah, you can. Kane Holloway.
I'm still accepting money over on Venmo.
He's at Venmo. Greg-Behrendt.
Yeah.
Blowing up over there. He's the Kanye West of Venmo. People know that.
Yeah. I'm going to start dating some girl to get back at my wife for not dating,
Yeah. And then your wife is going to date some thin, tattooed comedian.
Amazing. It's an amazing relationship.
Yeah, what a fun dynamic that's happening in our culture right now.
Yeah.
Imagine the period that Kim Kardashian has out of her butt. Jeez Louise.
Holy cow.
Holy cow. Am I right? You can also support us by going to the Patreon, patreon.com/DTBFF podcast. And you could always call in the show. What's that number, Pat?
That number is 323-379-5544.
Don't take bullshit from fuckers.
Fuck them.
Hey there, if you like the show, you can find bonus episodes and more at our Patreon at patreon.com/DTBFF podcast. And then rate the show 5 stars on iTunes because it's the right thing to do. All music by the Rating Monarchs, produced by Patrick Kelly.